Hey everyone, welcome back. In this one, we're going to set up the split stack functionality, and we're going to do this in the inventory component. So let's open this up. I'm going to create a new function called split stack, and this requires an input of type S inventory slot, and I'm going to rename this to be stack to split. All right. So in here, the first thing we want to check is if the quantity of the slot that we're trying to split has a value that is greater than 1. If the quantity is not equal to 1, then we can proceed, because we cannot split a single item within a stack. If it's false, then we can just exit the function early and call a print to say split option not possible. And then I'll call my return node. I'll add an output of type boolean, and I'm going to rename this to be return value. I'll leave this as false. Now, what we want to do is when we try to split the stack, then we want to get the next available slot and add the remainder to another slot. I'm going to call the get available slot function, connect this here, and then I'll add a branch, ensure that the slot was found, and if it was, then we want to do a bit of calculation to ensure that we're checking for both odd and even numbers. So I'm going to call set slot quantity off of the true pin, and then I want to update the members by dragging from the return value and setting the members in the structure. I'm going to select quantity, and then I can call the add item to index function. So after we update the quantity, we can add the item to the new slot, and the structure item to add will be the structure output. And then I can call my return node here as well and set the return value to be true. Now, time for the more complicated stuff. From the quantity, I want to run a select integer. And this is where we're going to decide whether it's a even or odd number. The condition for this select integer would be is the input of the function, which is the stack to split. I'm going to break this and get access to the quantity. So I'm going to use the modulo. Give it a value of 2, not 21, but 2. And I'm going to check if this is equal to 0. If it is, then we are trying to split an even number. And if it's not, then it's an odd number. Right, so we're going to get from the quantity, we're going to drag off again, and let's do a divide. So we're going to divide the quantity by 2 and just connect this. Alright, so that's for even numbers. For odd numbers, we're going to do the division plus 1, and that will be for our odd numbers. I'm just going to straighten this up a bit. Alright, now for the slots quantity, this will come from the division, so I'm just going to connect this right here. And then we can get the index for this from the found slot, and this will be our target index. And for the target slot here, it would be the stack to split. So I can drag this all the way over here, connect it, and then I can create some reroute pins. I'll bring this above and drag this one out. Right, with this done, I just highlight it, straighten it up, and that's the end of the split stack function. All we need to do is call this function within our widget blueprint. So let's open up the widgets folder, open up the item options, head to the graph, and then we can override the split stack button on clicked event. We can then call, let's get our AC inventory reference and call split stack. And the stacked splits would be the inventory slot that we are currently clicking on. And if the stack was split successfully, then we want to call remove the item options widget from the screen and give us full focus options of our inventory. So I'll just connect this right here. And then I'll just bring this down a bit. Right, so if it's added successfully, split successfully, then it will check if the RPG HUD is valid, and if the item options is valid, it will remove it. Save, and let's give it a test. Alright, so I added items twice, just so that we can have a difference in value. So I'm going to right click and hit split stack. You can see 2 goes here and 2 goes here. I'll do the same. It found the next available slot and placed it. So what if we have odd numbers? So let's give it a quantity of 5. So let's open up our character blueprint. I'm going to disconnect the second item. I'm going to work with the first one, give it a quantity of 5, and within the test item data asset, the maximum stack size, I'll do 5 as well. Save. And now let's add the item, open up our inventory, and split the stack. You can see 2 is here and 3 goes here. I can split this again, and 1 will be here, 2 will be here. I can split again, and we have everything divided perfectly. And now we have 5. And we can now close our inventory just fine, because we are updating the focus data when we click on the option to split the stack, which is this function. Right, so that's it for this one. In the next episode, we're going to take care of the drop item functionality. That's it for this one, guys. See ya.